Hello everyone, my name is Carmen and welcome to a new slime review video. Today I'll be reviewing two slime shops. The first one will be Slime Community and the second one will be Slimeowy. Make sure to follow my Instagram for some more slime ASMR and also like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. The first package is from Slime Community, which is an underrated slime shop. This is their Instagram if you'd like to check it out. I purchased two slimes, but they also sent two extra slimes and some candy and snacks, so thank you so much for that. The two slimes that I purchased were orange chiffon cake and white tea cake, which were both snow fizzes, and I love my snow fizzes and I've seen some good reviews on them, so I really wanted to try them out. The two extra slimes that they graciously included were frozen veggies and Bear's brown sugar biscuit. All these slimes arrived safely in a box and they were packaged in an 8-ounce screw top container that actually holds up to 10 to 11 ounces of slime. We'll be starting off with the slime I was most excited for. It's called a white tea cake and just look at the colors. It is so gorgeous. I love pink and purple, so this slime was perfect for me. For some reason, I just think this slime was made for me. The colors, the aesthetic, and even the scent blend. It scented a blend of apricot, white peach, and white tea, and all of that just smells amazing. The slime also arrived with an ounce of clay slime and a pink flower so you can assemble the slime yourself. I wanted to keep the colors separate, so I squeezed the slime out of its jar, which was easy peasy, and look at it. It is so gorgeous. As you can tell, this slime is packed with fake snow, so it is super crunchy and sizzly. Like most other packed crunchy or cloud slimes, this requires some work before you can play with it. Some light squeezing and kneading will give it some more structure, so you have to play with it delicately at first. And as I mentioned, this is pretty normal for packed slimes. This slime arrived in the perfect condition, and after working with it for a bit, it became very stretchy. This slime just inflates a ton, and I love playing with it. It's more of a slow stretch slime, as it'll rip if you stretch it faster, but it's not tight at all, and it makes really nice ASMR. If you love snow fizzes just like me, I really recommend you try out one of hers. Next up, we have orange chiffon cake, which is another snow fizz slime, except that this one also comes with a 2-ounce of a sleigh slime. The sleigh slime is super squishy, glossy, and clicky, and it's supposed to be assembled in the middle as kind of like the cream in the cake. It was decorated with some orange female slices and also arrived with some greenery to add on top. The scent for this is a blend of tangerine gelato, orange marmalade, and white cake. And to me, it really does smell like an orange cake, more on the tart side than the sweeter side. I also was able to squeeze it out easily out of its container. The snow fizz was super packed and crumbly, just like the first one, but because there was a lot more sleigh slime in it, it was very easy to mix in and stretch. I personally added it all in, but you don't have to. You can add it in a little bit at a time, which I recommend, so that you can try out how much base you want in your slime. The final texture was slightly different from the first snow fizz. It was super stretchy and creamy. Of course, it wasn't as packed, so it was less sizzly and fizzy, but more on the crispier side as it made more bubbles. So if you want something easier to play with, just add in all of that base, or if you want it to be super packed like how I like it, then just add less. Next up, we have frozen veggies, which was the extra slime. It is a thick and glossy semi-foam. It comes with green foam beads, some orange foam chunks, and also some fake corn and peas. So this looks just like frozen veggies, except it has like a white glossy base. I'm not exactly sure what is scented, but it smells very sweet to me, like a sweet cream, maybe a type of vanilla frosting or something like that, but it smells very pleasant. This base was super clicky, glossy, and chewy. It is not super thick, but I like how creamy it is. It doesn't have any bead fallout at all. Overall, it's a really nice texture that makes really loud bubble pops. Next up, we have Bear's Brown Sugar Biscuit, and this is a super chewy slime. So I believe it's a clay slime with some snow in it. The texture is very thick, chewy, and squishy at first, but after playing with it, stretching it, and inflating it, it becomes super puffy. It comes with 2 ounces of this brown syrup and also a bear biscuit charm, which is super cute. Not exactly sure what is scented, but it smells like a brown sugar type of cookie. It really reminds me of like a type of bread slime since it's so squishy and it kind of feels like a mochi-like texture. And if you want something very puffy, then I really recommend this one for you. Next up, we have a package from Slimeowy. This is another one from my Black Friday haul. I actually have one more after this, but I'll still be having more reviews since I'll be buying more new slimes, of course. I am always taking slime shop suggestions, so if you have any shops you want me to review, let me know down below. Anyways, everything arrived securely in a box with some extras. She included her business and a care card, a baggie borax, some candy, and 2 sticker sheets. For Black Friday, all of her slimes were 25% off, and she also had free shipping if you purchased a certain amount. So of course I had to buy from her. The slimes that I purchased were Grinch, Snowball, Lemonade Sunrise, Pink Snowflake, Cookie Milk and Cream, and also the S'mores and Kawaii Cake duo. After all of the discounts and free shipping, I paid around $56 for this package. First off, we have Lemonade Sunrise, and this arrived in a different container than the rest of the slimes, and it did have a small crack in it, but none of the slime leaked. This is a yellow foggy clear slime that comes with a variety of add-ins. There are slushy beads, bingsu beads, fishbowl beads, and some orange female slices. I love the variety of add-ins in this, and the scent is exactly as described. It is a sour lemonade. The slime was very thick while also being very stretchy. It's not a super packed crunchy slime, but there is enough for it to be crunchy. The various beads in it give it a unique texture, and it makes really nice bubble pops. The slime does get a little bit tacky when you inflate it, but that's pretty normal for crunchy clear slimes. Next up, we have Snowball, which is another foggy, clear, crunchy slime. I believe this is a bingsu bead slime that has some marshmallow beads in it as well. There are also some glitters and snowflake sprinkles, and this texture is also very thick as well. And it is overall very crunchy, makes nice bubble pops. And the scent does smell really sweet to me, except there may be a hint of coconut in it, or it might just be all the white that I'm seeing, but it does kind of smell like cream soda. Next up, we have Pink Snowflake, and this is a clear jelly cube slime. It has this light pink hue, which I find the cutest. There are glitters throughout and also sprinkles that match. I really like her clear slime textures. They are super thick while also being stretchy, and they don't get that tacky as well. There are enough cubes in it for me to enjoy squishing, and I love squeezing these jelly cubes. I believe it was described to be scented lightly like rose water, but it smells pretty strong, but not really like rose water. Not exactly sure what rose water would smell like, but this smells like lychee to me or something fruity, but it's very pleasant. I love the scent. The texture is super holdable, and overall, I love how cute it is, and the cubes are just really satisfying to squish. Next up, we have cookie milk and cream. This is a duo textured slime. So there is a white cloud cream and a brown thick and glossy slime that has some clay crumbles in it. And honestly, this slime was so satisfying to mix. I could feel the two different textures and I loved them both. The thick and glossy slime was squishy and creamy, and the cloud cream was thick and doughy. I really love this combo, and when she sells this type of slime again, I would love to purchase it. This slime was probably my favorite out of the package. The scent also smells really good. It's actually described as chocolate chip cookies with cream, but to me, it smells just like a brioche bread. So like a sweet bread scent. I don't really smell like any chocolate in it, but I don't mind it because I really like the scent. When fully mixed, it turns into a creamy cloud cream, and overall, I really like the texture. I totally prefer it over her traditional cloud creams because usually those are too thick and doughy for me. Next up, we have Grinch, and this is a bright green, thick, icy slime. I believe she calls this texture an icy cream, but correct me if I'm wrong. This slime comes with some green sprinkles on top and a heart female slice, which really matches the name. I have reviewed this texture before in a past review, and it's pretty much the same. I don't believe the recipe has changed much. It is a very dry, thick, and dense icy slime. It doesn't have a lot of snow in it. Personally, not my favorite icy texture, but it is very doughy, so it'd be very easy for beginners to play with. And it does have some bubble pops, but because it's really dry and thick, there is a little snow that will rub off on you, which normally doesn't happen with most ices. I do love how the scent matches the color. It is watermelon lemonade scented, and it smells just like that, like sweet and sour lemonade. Lastly, we have her BB Duos, and these are just mini 2-ounce slimes, and I purchased the Kawaii Cake and S'mores one. So first off, we have S'mores cake in a jar. I loved how the slime didn't mix, and it also came with some heart sprinkles. There's some white and brown in it, and when you mix it up, it turns into a clay-based cloud cream that is super stretchy, and I overall really like the texture and the scent of it. It does smell like chocolatey and like crackers. Lastly, we have Kawaii Cake. I've actually had the full-size version of this before, and now we have a mini one, and look how adorable it is. I loved how it didn't mix as well. This is a DIY butter slushie. There's also some glitters and clay crumbles on top, and when you mix it up, it just turns into a slushy slime with a soft clay base. The slime is still somewhat crunchy, and I love how it's inflatable as well, and there is definitely no fallout. Overall, I find these mini slimes so adorable and really recommend it if you want to try out some smaller or more affordable slimes from her. That is all for this review video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye!